let's take a look at the Instax Mini LiPlay. So the texture of the body is quite nice. There's these patterns or kind of grooves made on top of the body and the shell, and I find that that's quite nice because I can certainly hold it nice and firm, as opposed to the older versions where it was a smoother finish, and I almost found my daughter a couple of times letting this go or almost slipping through her hands. But I find this one, because of this texture, it's going to be a lot more firm and easy to hold. So it's still a plastic shell, which you'd expect in this kind of camera. This is the shutter button here. You have the built-in convenience of a little reflector, so if you're shooting a selfie, you can actually see yourself and compose. There's an audio recording option here where you can record an audio sound clip, which you can print as a QR code on top of your photo, and essentially then you have that in the cloud basically saved, so you can replay it again and again. You got the power button on this side here, and 3 programmable buttons, so you can program certain settings, presets. A micro SD slot here, which I have a little micro SD card in because I want to see what the photos are like when I take them. Obviously, when you power that on, you've got the Instax screen there, and here it's ready to take pictures. You've got the dial that lets you set up different frames, so you can cycle through. You can also apply them after you've taken a photo. You've got some filter options here, stylish. Okay, so let's do it here. Vivid, fisheye. Then we got poster, black and white, sepia, and back to no filter. You've got the play button, so you can see all the photos. So that's me playing around recording this video today. Yeah, so all the photos you can browse through. If you want to print one of the photos, you go to the print option and you go print, and that will print it through the camera's printer, which is cool. I like the fact that now you have the ability to basically take the photo and then decide whether you're going to print it or not. If the photo is good, you can print it. If not, you can leave it. The other great advantage is obviously because this has its own app and it can connect to your phone, it allows you to take any photos that you've taken on your phone and simply print them through this particular camera as a printer. So this acts as a printer to just print any photos that you've taken either on your iPhone, your other Fujifilm camera, or any other JPEG file that you have on your phone. You can simply transfer it through the app and essentially print that out, which is quite cool. This was one of the key features that attracted me towards upgrading towards this camera, as opposed to using this one, where there's no LCD, and once you take a shot, you're pretty much done. It's going to print, and that's only when you're going to see it. So, although I love using this camera, this was a lot of fun. I think I'm going to enjoy this one more because of those added features into this particular camera. A lot of the times I take photos on my X-T3 or X-T2, and I may not essentially print those photos. But now this gives me that incentive to take those photos and print them, which while I've been playing around with this, I have done that with a few of my photos, gone and printed them out. The film this camera uses is the Instax Mini Instant Film. So it's the same film that was used in this Instax Mini. So I already have a bunch of those films lying around. Now, although they are expired according to this date, I don't have any issues printing them. As you can see, I've been printing photos and they print just fine. Back to the camera, Instax Mini LiPlay. Been having a lot of fun using this camera, and I can see a lot of great uses for it. Not only as a fun little camera to take around with you and take photos, but also to print those photos, because more and more we don't print. We simply let our photos live on computers, external hard drive, and so forth. So this gives you a great initiative to take those photos and print them, put them in an album, hang them on your fridge or wherever you like. So that's kind of the Instax Mini LiPlay camera. I'm quite excited by this little guy, and I'll be using it more and more in my family travels and adventures. So look forward to doing a more thorough review after I've used it in multiple conditions. So far, what I've used it for, I'm quite happy with it. For $220, you get this camera which can not only take great photos, but also gives you a printer built in, not only printing the photos you've taken here, but also from your smartphone or any other device. You can basically connect via your phone, transfer those images and print away. So that's it for this little introduction video on the Instax Mini LiPlay. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button up on the channel. And make sure you look out for more videos on this channel. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you soon.